Welcome, Ellwood City sports fans, to Lincoln High School Big Gym here at Lincoln High School in Ellwood City, PA. Tonight we have a great matchup. It is senior night here for the Ellwood City Wolverines. We got 3 seniors to celebrate and kind of send off, shall we say, for the rest of the year. Tonight's matchup is between the Ellwood City Wolverines, who come into play 8-6. Last night they had a very good contest, kind of a preview or a good battle against a playoff team in the 3A section, and that was Beaver Bobcats. Tonight, the Ellwood City Wolverines play host to MAC Conference and a conference showdown here with Mohawk Warriors, who come into play 4-12. A couple things to take note. Not only is this senior night, we also know for sure, based upon our standings here, that Laurel, Neshannock, Shenango, and Ellwood City will represent the MAC Conference in playoffs. So even though this may be, per se, the last home game for these seniors and Ellwood City Wolverines, we will for sure see them not only Thursday night away at Beaver Falls, but they also will have at least one matchup Tuesday of next week.
All right, I'm guessing we're going to get started here a little bit. Maybe not. So let's get some starting lineups for Mohawk for you, Brad. Number 24.
Okay, number 24 is freshman Lindsay Gebhart.
Number 11.
Number 11, freshman Milena McBride.
Number 22.
Number 22, freshman Taryn Smith.
Number 17.
Number 17, freshman Aliyah Sizer Anderson.
Number 12.
Number 12, freshman Reagan Weber.
And number 5.
And number 5, freshman Audie Murtha.
And let's see, for the Wolverines, we have number 44, Gabrielle Davis. Number 5, Nasera.
Yep.
I don't remember
Lena
her first
Nasera.
name.
Yep.
Number 25, Caitlin Kreitzer. Number 7,
Morgan Bunger.
Number 3, Emma Figueroa. And I believe that's number 11 in the back,
yep,
Rosansky.
Kira Rosansky. So there's your starting lineups. The JV matchup here slated for 6 o'clock start. We're just about ready to go here as the officials hand it off. If you're waiting to catch the varsity matchup, that'll be at 7:30. In between, the senior recognition will be at 7 p.m. So we will have all that here on one stream.
Looks like Mohawk's going to be serving first from number 17.
So
it goes out of bounds. First point goes to the Wolverines.
Yep. Sizer Anderson's serve goes out of bounds. So an early start for the Wolverines here in the JV matchup.
Right.
Best of 3.
Starting it off for the Wolverines, number 25, Caitlin Kreitzer.
There's the hit to the Mohawk Warriors side. Tapped up over the line, set up by Davis, up to Nasera. Tapped over by Kreitzer off of the back line here,
number 12.
And that was Reagan Weber.
Out of bounds, so that's another point for the Wolverines. They are leading 2-0.
So good start
early
here
in this first set.
Yeah, good start for the Wolverines coming out of the gate.
Caitlin Kreitzer with the serve.
Good serve by Kreitzer off that front line. Got to get it over is number 17
no man's
and 22.
Land, so another point for the Wolverines, 3-0.
Wolverines in their blue and light blue jerseys, while the Mohawk Warriors are in the pink out, black and white pink jerseys. I think that was
inbound, so another point for the Wolverines, now leading 4-0.
Yeah, so good start here for...
That was just barely inbound.
Yeah, it was very close.
I was looking at it. I was waiting to see what the flagman called it as.
Yep. So good start by Caitlin Kreitzer, the freshman, 5'4", 5'4".
So another serve by Kreitzer.
Back line there by Mohawk. Does get over the...
Gets it over, but gets it out of bounds. So
yeah.
Another point for the Wolverines, 5-0.
And that was hit off of Reagan Weber once again.
So Caitlin Kreitzer serving once again for the Wolverines.
Here's a serve. Good arc serve off of Weber again. Unfortunately, falls on the Warriors side. An early 6-0 lead for the for the Wolverines.
Granted, they're both W's, but it's not even close. All right, hit
off
out
of
of
number
bounds
5.
Off of 5?
Yep,
I wasn't sure if it was
Murtha.
5 or 22. So another point for the Wolverines gives them a 7-0 lead early in this first set.
So Kreitzer, 7 straight points for the Wolverines in the JV matchup here. Weber once again out of bounds for the point.
Hit off. That gives us 8-0.
So good start here for the JV team. Like I said, best of 3 sets.
Definitely different than what we were seeing last night,
Yeah,
though, Brad.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about that matchup last night against Beaver. Tapped up here for the Warriors front line, hit over by number 11. McBride back over by the Wolverines. It falls.
Another point for the Wolverines, now 9-0. Caitlin Kreitzer with the serve.
So 9 straight points for Kreitzer serving. Good start for the Wolverines. There's a good serve once again off of Weber, out of bounds.
Another point for the Wolverines, now up 10-0. And there's the timeout by the Warriors.
Yep. So,
I expected that one.
Yeah. So timeout here early by the Mohawk Warriors. 10-0 lead for the Wolverines. If you watched our broadcast last night, the Wolverines did play a really competitive 10-1 3A Beaver Bobcats. That game was meant to be played last Monday. Fortunately, there was a water main break here at the gym that kind of shut things down for the day. So they made it up last night. And I tell you what, it was a good matchup. Dakota 100% contest with us. That first set, domination by the Wolverines, that was awesome. And that second set was just as good. Unfortunately, didn't go in favor of the Wolverines as they fall 3-1. But, hey, it's an out-of-conference game. Didn't matter too much, but they looked good.
All right, coming back from that timeout, Caitlin Kreitzer with the serve for the Wolverines.
So early lead of 10-0. Good start by Kreitzer on the serve. The Weber up off the top there. Does get up over the Mohawk side. And I think it actually fell. Nope. They're going to say out of bounds. So point for the Wolverines.
All right. Out of bounds, so point for Wolverines now 11-0. I was with you. I thought it fell on the Wolverines side with that one.
Unfortunately, it's right at my angle here that I didn't see it right off the bat.
All right. Served by Kreitzer.
Weber once again up through the rafters. Hit there by Kreitzer. Backline Emmy Figueroa up to Davis off the wall. Tapped up there by number 17. It does clear. Davis taps and unfortunately double taps. She kind of knew it. She was like, yep.
So, a point for the Warriors finally, as I think you said Kreitzer got that double tap for the Wolverines.
So number 17 for the Warriors was Sizer Anderson.
Number 24 with the serve for the Warriors.
Good serve by Lindsay Gebhardt off of that back line. Rosansky out of bounds.
Rosansky was diving for it and just hit it out.
We talked about this, folks. When there's only 6 players on the court, there's a little bit of space in between. Good high arcing serve. Set up there by Nasser. She does help out. Good
Hits
try.
It into the net, so that's the 3rd point for the Warriors.
So give credit where it's due. Lana Nasser making a good play there. Unfortunately, not hit over by the Wolverines.
Number 24 with the serve for the Warriors.
So Gebhardt with a high arcing serve set up by Nasser once again to Kreitzer. She'll hit it up over the wall. I think that went off of number 12.
So
Reagan Weber
for the Wolverines now 12-3. And looks like, I think you said Elena Nasser?
Lena.
Lena Nasser will be serving for the Wolverines, number 5.
Lena is a sophomore, 5'5". Good serve by Nasser. Off of number 12 once again. Weber out of bounds. So point for the Wolverines now 13-3. They've got a 10-point
It doesn't
lead.
count when the bench tries to hit it in.
I mean, it was a good attempt,
so
but unfortunately not.
13-3, Lena Nasser with the serve.
Good serve by Nasser. Line drive off of number 11. McBride into the net.
So now 14-3, Nasser with the serve once again.
So here's the serve, high arcing serve. There to Weber, tapped on by Davis. Back line off of number 17, Sizer Anderson, out of bounds.
And I think fell just inbounds.
Yep.
I think it fell. So that's now 15-3 for the Wolverines.
Good serve by Nasera. Weber sets it up here, that front line back to Weber. Oh, they're going to say double touch here, I believe, by number 17,
double tap.
Sizer Anderson.
So another point for the Wolverines, now leading 16-3 in this first set for the JV matchup.
Serve by Nasera, good serve once again, set up there by number 11, McBride, unfortunately out of bounds.
So now 17-3 for the Wolverines
Quick
in
set
this
here.
first set.
Yeah.
Lena Nasera, number 5, with the serve.
Good serve once again. Backline off of number 24. Gebhardt out of bounds.
If she didn't try and hit it, that was just going out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been.
Because she tried for it.
Yep. And we talk about this every
They
single
gave a
time.
point
If
for the
that was
Wolverines.
Dakota, if that was me, or if that was Thad, there's a good chance we're swinging at that. We don't want to be caught like that.
There's the serve.
Nasera off there to McBride, set up to that back
It's
line, tapped up by 12.
But they do not get it over in the 3 hits that they had. So another point for the Wolverines, now 19-3. Lena Nasera with the serve once again.
So Lena picking up where Kreitzer left off. Good serve once again. McBride sets it up this time. Back line there, number 22 does get it over, and that's Taryn Smith. Set up for Nasera at the line. Unfortunately, she's going to hit the net.
Yep, so
and the
they're
point
calling
for
net
Mohawk.
play. So
Yep.
Warriors now get a point, so that's 4-19, and it looks like number 11 will be serving for the Warriors.
So number 11 being Milena McBride, freshman for the Warriors, unfortunately out of bounds.
So that's a point for the Wolverines, now 20-4.
Okay, we have our first substitution going out is number 44, Gabrielle Davis. Coming in is number 4, Genovesa Miller.
And it looks like Miller will be serving for the Wolverines.
Freshman, 5'1" for the Wolverines.
She's another one I don't recognize to see. So every time you say her name.
Hit over there by number 22, Taryn Smith,
but
unfortunately
does
into
not
the
get
net.
it over, hits it into the net. Point for the Wolverines, 21-4.
So now it's
with
Miller
the serve.
with the serve once again. Low serve there off of number 5, Murtha, the front line. Set up here for Figueroa. She'll tap it up over. There is number 24, Gebhardt. Good chase by number 11, McBride, but out of bounds.
So another point for the Wolverines brings us up 22-4. There's too many twos in that sentence.
Deuces are wild. Famous phrase for baseball. Deuces
Miller
wild.
with the serve.
Good high arcing serve there. Once again, McBride gets it up and over. Set up this time for Kreitzer. Up for Kreitzer once again off the front wall, and it will fall. Good attempt by number 17, Sizer Anderson, and number 24, Gebhardt, but once again stays on the Mohawk side.
So Miller with the serve, now 23-4 in this first set.
Good serve there. Set up that back line, Gebhardt. Up to number 7, Bungard. Back over to McBride. She'll set it up here for number 5, Murtha. Unfortunately, does not hit it hard enough, and it falls on the Mohawk side.
So that's our first set point for this set, 24-4. Now there's too many fours in my sentence. Miller with the serve.
Good serve by Miller. Unfortunately, out of bounds. Point for the Warriors.
Now 5-24. Number 22 will be serving for the Warriors.
And it's Taryn Smith. Good serve by Taryn Smith. Set up here by Bungar to Nasera. Back to Bungar. She's going to size it up, unfortunately, into the nets.
Another point for the Warriors, now 6-24. And number 22 serving once again.
So Taryn Smith, freshman for the Mohawk Warriors. Here's the serve. Nice high arcing serve. Set up there by Kreitzer. Front line to Sarah. She'll tap it back to Rosansky. She swings, unfortunately, off the nets.
Another point for the Warriors, now 7-24.
Smith once again, number 22, serving. Good serve so far. Right to Figueroa off of Bungar's arm. She will get it over to Miller.
And
it
just gets over.
And there you go.
Number 12 tries to hit it back. But that's the first set now, 25-7 in favor of the Ellwood City Wolverines.
Yeah, so very good set there by EC. They will go up 1-0 so far in the JV matchup. We'll take a little break here and come back to second set, best of 3 JV matchup with the Wolverines ahead 1-0. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. First set in favor of the Wolverines, 25-7. Pretty much straightforward. The Wolverines only used 3 servers that entire first set. So we'll see what they could do here. Second set.
To start out our second set, we got Caitlin Kreitzer with the serve.
Good serve by Kreitzer. She leaves or picks up. She picks up where she left off in the first set for the point.
Yeah, because she was our first server up for the first set as well. So Wolverines 1-0 in the second set.
Best of 3, so the Wolverines win the set. They'll win the JV match here. Good serve by Kreitzer. Falls in no man lands. And if that was that is an ace.
Either ace or gravity check, whichever one you want to
well, you can
call for that.
We'll combine the two.
So
call it Grace.
Wolverines now lead 2-0. Yeah, that's something different.
Serve
Kreitzer with the serve.
McBride does get over this time for the Mohawk Warriors. Set up by Nasser. She'll tap it up and over. Weber hits it, Gebhardt hits it. Set up for Figueroa. She'll tap it back to Gebhardt. Off of Figueroa, off of Bungard. Up by Kreitzer. Does get it up and over. Backline Miller. Set up for Nasser. Over to Bungard. She'll swing and a good contact. Off of number 12. Reagan
a hard
Weber.
Fought point for the Wolverines there. Now 3-0.
One of our best rallies so far.
You're trying to sound like an auctioneer.
Right? I could, and it wouldn't be pretty. Thad would definitely be critiquing for sure.
Kreitzer with the serve.
Line drive serve off that back line. Number 5, Addie Murtha.
Out of bounds. So Wolverines now lead 4-0
good
in
start.
this second set.
I think Kreitzer, correct me, I forget what she had. She had 10 points in a row. So I think 14 points now off of her serve alone. I think it was at least 10.
She had 9 because Warriors served first.
Okay. So here you go. Kreitzer once again. Off of the net to McBride, off of Weber. Unfortunately, not over.
So now that gets you to your 14 points from Kreitzer, I believe.
There you go. We knew we'll get there at some point.
All right. So here's Kreitzer with the serve once again. 5-0.
Good serve once again. Backline off of Addie Murtha. Still for the Wolverines.
Another point for the Wolverines now. 6-0. Kreitzer staying in as server.
Yep. Yeah, you go with your bread and butter. 6-0, you might as well stick with her. Good serve by Kreitzer once again. This time off that back line. Set up by number 22. Good attempt by Taryn Smith and number 12, Reagan Weber, but out of bounds.
So another point for the Wolverines now 7-0 in the second set.
So if you're keeping track of all the points, it's 32-7 if you combine all the points so far in the 2 sets. Kreitzer once again picking up.
Serve.
Ooh, this time unfortunately a little soft.
So point for the Warriors to start out their second set. Number 24 now serving for the Warriors.
So number 24, freshman Lindsay Gebhardt. Looks like she's going to do a deep serve once again. Nice high arcing serve. Unfortunately, kind of catches Kreitzer in either a bump or bringing it down. Unfortunately, point for Mohawk.
Yeah, so Mohawk now 2-7. Number 24, I didn't catch what you said her name was.
Lindsay Gebhardt.
Gebhardt with the serve.
Good serve off of Miller, that back line. Good attempt by Kreitzer.
Kreitzer tried to save it, but out of bounds. So point for the Warriors now 3-7.
Kind of have to give credit to the Wolverines, not just one, but we saw all 6 running back to that back line. Even though they gave up the point, still good hustle.
Gebhardt with the serve once again for the Warriors.
High arcing serve, backline Miller, set up here for Nasser. She'll tap it over to Figueroa. She'll swing off that front line. Number 11, McBride for the point.
Point for the Wolverines now 8-3. Like you were saying, Brad, that's not just a high arcing. That's a deep serve.
I'm so surprised it has not hit the rafter.
That's as far back as she can get.
It is crazy. It's good serve,
Number
but it's
5,
up there.
Lena Nasser with the serve.
Off the net, it falls in front of McBride for the point.
Point for the Wolverines now 9-3.
So Nasser picking up where she left off serving.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to serve from that deep and everything.
Good serve by Nasser, backline Weber. Or Gebhardt set up for Murtha. She get it up and over and catches Figueroa off guard.
No man's land. Point for the Warriors now 4-9. And let's see, number 11.
Yep. So freshman Milena McBride serving for the Warriors. Here's
the jump serve.
Good serve there. Set up by Kreitzer. Front line to Sarah. Back to Miller. She'll
Does not
attempt,
get it
but
over
not
into
over.
the net. Point for the Warriors. Now 5-9.
So I think we're going to have a timeout. Ellwood City Wolverines. We'll take a little bit of a timeout here with them. Second set, 9-5. Wolverines with the lead. All right, folks, welcome back to the Big Gym here in Ellwood City, PA. The Wolverines up 9-5 second set, and I believe number 11?
Number 11.
Number 11, Melena McBride once again serving here for the Warriors. Good serve there by McBride to Bungar.
That's
Gets
a
it back
high
over.
one.
Yep. Unfortunately, good attempt by the Warriors,
what
but
was he saying? Carry,
carry.
it looks like.
Yeah, I think that was against number 12, Reagan Weber. So point for the Wolverines.
Point for the Wolverines now 10-5. They've doubled up on the Warriors.
Yep.
Number 3, Emma Figueroa will be serving for the Wolverines.
Checking back in was number 44, Gabriel Davis, for number 4, Miller. Good serve by Figueroa off that back line. Number 22, Taryn Smith, out of bounds.
Straight out of bounds into no man's land. Wolverines lead 11-5. Emma Figueroa with the serve.
So this is the first time that we've seen Emma Figueroa, the freshman, 5'8", serving for the Wolverines. Doing a good job here. Serve again, once again to number
No
22,
man's
Taryn
land.
Smith.
12-5.
So pickpocketing pretty darn good here so far for the Wolverines, finding those gaps.
Here's a serve by Figueroa.
Line drive serve,
Straight
McBride.
to no man's land
Yep.
to McBride, yeah.
She kind of pushes it.
13-5.
She pushes it pretty hard right off of Murtha's arm, but Wolverine point, 13-5.
Figueroa with the serve.
Good serve once again by Figueroa. Off the rafters, still in play. McBride, a good attempt, unfortunately not over.
So, point for the Wolverines now 14-5.
A little assist
And
there from Athletic Director Kurt Augustinelli. I
Looks
know
like
he's coming
Kurt's
our way.
walking to us.
Yep, he's got papers
All right,
for
here's
us.
the serve by Emma.
Hey, off the
Hits
net, it does
but
fall.
it got over.
Good attempt
So-
by Addie Murtha, number 5 for the Warriors, but it's a point for the Wolverines.
15-5. They've now tripled the Mohawk score.
So 15-5.
Emma Figueroa with the serve. Hits off of McBride. She gets it out of bounds. Another point for the Wolverines, 16-5.
So double-digit lead here for the Wolverines. Now 16-5, 11-point lead. Once again, Emma Figueroa picking up where she left off, picking up some points. You know what,
But
Brad?
she gets it into the net that time. Point for the Warriors now 6-16.
Brad, you need to stop jinxing it. Number 22, Taryn Smith with the serve. I think they're going to say a rotation issue here. So rotation issue for the Wolverines. So point for the Mohawk Warriors, 16-7. They're not allowed to. They have to be set before the play. They were still moving. You have to be set.
All right, so 22.
Taryn Smith with the serve. Kreitzer to Nasser sets up Bungar on this side. Does get it over. Nice play here from Murtha. Set up for number 22. Taryn Smith does get it over. Set up here for Nasser over to Figueroa. Nice strike. That was pretty good.
Point for the Wolverines now 17-7.
It's a good strike by number 3, Emma Figueroa, from that middle line there.
Let's see, Morgan Bungar, number 7.
Yep, number 7, Morgan Bungar, the junior, 5'6".
Hey, I'm finally learning them.
Right?
Our last game, I'm finally learning them.
Back line for the Warriors, does get it up and over. Strike there by Davis. Back to the line, unfortunately, front of Murtha, point for the Wolverines.
Now 18-7, Morgan Bungar serve forthcoming.
So once again, Morgan Bungar, the junior.
Here's the serve.
Back line for the Warriors, set up there by number 12. She does get it up and over. Back over to Kreitzer, strikes it off of Gebhardt. Murtha does get it up and over was by number 12, Weber. Back over to the Wolverine side. Bungar a strike and a little
too
outside.
far.
Yep.
Point for the Warriors now 8-18. And let's see.
Substitution for the
Probably
Warriors.
number 16.
Yep.
The one that
Sophomore
just came in.
Dominic Walco. And that, Dominic will be.
Probably Dominique.
Or sorry, Dominique, yeah.
Here's
Dominique
the
serve. Unfortunately
into
out of
the
bounds.
net, or just under the net.
Yep.
So point for the Wolverines now 19-8.
Dominique Walco will check out. Coming
Number
back in, adding
30,
Murtha.
the other Bungar. Chloe?
Chloe Bumgard, yeah, the freshman. 5'8". Here's the serve by Bumgard. Good line driver. McBride will set it up here through the rafters. Number
They
22,
get it over.
Terrence Smith does get it over. Nacera up for a little tap over. Gebhardt once again to Bumgard. Davis with the swing. Backline, good play by Murtha. Up and over by Sizer Anderson. Nacera will tap it up over. Unfortunately, right at Gebhardt for the point.
For the Wolverines now.
It's a good
20 to
rally.
8?
Yep, 28.
Okay.
Good rally by both teams. Murtha with a
My
good play for
scoreboard
the
hasn't
Warriors.
updated yet. That's why I was hesitating. All right. Morgan Bungar. No, Chloe Bungar
Yep,
with the
Chloe
serve.
with the serve. Set up by McBride.
Morgan was
Tapped up by number
7.
22, Terrence Smith. Hit up over by Sizer Anderson. Nacera will side it up for Kreitzer. Off of
Over.
Anderson. Up by Gebhardt. Good play by the Warriors. Tapped up at the line. Punched over by Nacera. Off of Gebhardt. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines now 21-8.
So good play there by the Wolverines. 21-8. 13-point lead. A little bit of similar play here. Serving has been darn good for the Wolverines. Timeout for the looks
Wolverines.
like. Yep, so timeout for the Wolverines. We'll take a break with them. They're up. Second set, 21-8. Welcome back, folks, to Lincoln High School Big Gym.
Coming out of that timeout, Chloe Bungar with the serve. Wolverines leading 21-8 in this second set and leading 1-0 overall for the sets. So,
yep. So best of three. Got to do a substitution here correctly. Coming back to the line is Kreitzer. She'll officially sub in with number 23, Kyla Vignovich, the freshman, 5'3".
yeah, that's a name I never know. So.
Yep.
All right, Chloe Bungar with the serve.
Served by Chloe. Backline, McBride. She'll set it up here. Tapped over by Gebhardt. Back by Bungard. Up the lane in Nacera. Over to Davis. She'll swing off of the Warriors and for the point.
So Wolverines now leading 22-8. Chloe Bungar with the serve. Number 30.
Yep. So Chloe Bungar once again, the freshman, serving for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Good serve. Once again, backline this time. Tapped over by the Warriors. Set up for Nacera. Over to Davis. She'll swing. Tap it up over. Set up here for Gebhardt. She'll get it up and over. Bumgar to Nacera. She'll just tap it into no man lands, and it falls.
Point for the Wolverines now 23-8.
So Lane and Nacera picking those pocket holes in between the starting front three.
Chloe Bungar with the serve.
Leading by 15 are the Wolverines. Good serve once again. Backline, Murtha, good play. Gebhardt, she'll get it up and over. Oh, they're going to say double hit, double touch.
Double tap on behalf of the Warriors. So that brings up set point and match point.
Yep.
Or game point, whoever you want to ask.
Match point, yeah. If you ask that, well, maybe something. Good serve there once again by Bungar. It falls for the point.
So that is the set, and that is the match. Wolverines win 25-8 in that second set, 2-0 overall. So that is our JV matchup. They win 2-0.
Yep. So the Wolverines won the first set 25-7, and then they followed up with a 25-8. Some really darn good serving there, specifically by Kreitzer, Nacera. We saw that from Miller, Bungar, and I'm tell you what, great play by the Wolverines all night long so far for the JV side. Let's hope that transitions to the varsity level. So,
speaking of varsity, coming up around 7 o'clock, we will have our senior recognition for our 3 seniors. And I believe you said we recognize the opposing seniors as well.
They don't necessarily. I think they recognize
they don't
them
have
here.
the blurb.
Yeah, right.
We'll just say
we'll announce
who
the
they are
Mohawk
on our
Warriors
end.
seniors along with our seniors.
About 7:30 should be the varsity matchup.
Yep.
Mohawk Warriors versus the Ellwood City Wolverines.
Yep, so we'll take a little bit of a break here. It's about 6:30. We will stay with us because if it's at 7 o'clock, we'll chime back in. Sometimes it's, 6:59, 6:58, so make sure you check in with us. 7 o'clock, senior recognition, 3 seniors for the volleyball team, and then 7:30 approximately. I'm assuming we'll probably start 7:15 again. We'll see. We'll keep you in touch. Keep this stream open,
well,
live.
Because they'll still have to do warm-ups, though,
yeah,
after.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So we'll take a little bit of break. Final score from the JV matchup, Ellwood City 2-0. We'll take a little break, and we'll have our senior recognition. All right, folks, real quick update here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. If you're paying attention, listen. I just got a text from the front scores table. They're going to do the senior recognition at 6:45. So 15 minutes early. We do apologize. Sometimes this is all based upon how far and how quickly the games in the JV match set up. So in about 12 minutes, 6:45 will be the senior recognition. We'll have it here live. Keep your stream open. We'll take a little break, and we'll come back about 6:42, 6:40 something to kind of talk about some Ellwood City sports, set you up with a preview of Friday's game for football. We also have a game tomorrow night for middle school as well. So we'll do a little bit of preview.
Mohawk,
Against Mohawk. Yep.
Also.
So we'll do a little bit of preview stuff here. 6:45, senior recognition. Okay, welcome back, Ellwood City Wolverines fans. Tonight, we recognized the seniors of girls volleyball here, as this is our last home match. Their last game of the year is Thursday. They will travel to Beaver Falls for the last MAC conference game, and then they will wait for Friday when they get the pairings and the list of where people will be playing. Team-wise, I believe Monday is their playing game, and then Tuesday, which Wolverines won't be doing, I don't think won't be a playing game, but they'll be playing Tuesday. So with that being said, we bring you to Lincoln High School Big Gym. Good evening, and we're coming from Ellwood City, PA. We've got our 3 seniors here we're going to recognize. Gary Rosansky is doing the announcing here in the actual arena. Our first senior that will be recognized tonight that will roll through here in a little bit.
They were recognizing Mohawk seniors.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, right there.
Okay, so the seniors for Mohawk, the 2 seniors for them is Cassidy Lehman, number 1, and Riley Logan, number 21. Okay, so our first senior for the Wolverines is Angie Nardone. Angelina Nardone is escorted by Bill and Lisa Nardone. She has been competing for the volleyball team for 4 years. Her position is setter. Her future plan is to attend four-year university for speech pathology and play volleyball. Her favorite memory is making it to the WPIL finals for the first time in Ellwood volleyball history. Angelina Nardone. Okay, next up for the Wolverines is Angelina Retruti. Angelina is escorted by Joey Retruti and Jeffrey Mannion. Angelina has been a member of the volleyball team for 4 years. Her position is middle hitter. Her future plan is to attend a 4-year college for fashion merchandising. Her favorite memory is beating Shenango at Shenango to become undefeated section champions. Angelina Retruti. And finally, our 3rd senior, Jenna Vedica. Jenna is escorted by James and Andrea Vedica. Jenna has been a member of the volleyball team for 4 years, and her position is libero. Her future plans is to attend Slippery Rock University. Go Rock. And finally, her favorite memory was beating Avonworth, sending our team to the WPIL championship. Jenna Vedica. So once again, our 3 seniors, Angelina Nardone, Angelina Retruti, and Jenna Vedica, being recognized by the head coach, Jenna Retruti, as well as assistant coach, Joe Retruti, as they come through, take a couple pictures here through the balloons. If you go back and look at the group of seniors the past 2 years for the Wolverines, very competitive, and have done something that most volleyball teams here at the Wolverines have not done in the past. So the first time the Wolverines have done something last year, hey, they're looking to do it again, and sure enough, they clinched playoffs. So once again, our 2021, 2022 senior volleyball members, Angelina Nardone, Angelina Retruti, and Jenna Vedica.
And then, Brad, I don't know if you caught it. I caught it on the camera. Number 13, Morgan Hooker, presented head coach Jenna Retruti with roses as well.
Yep. So they'll continue our senior festivities here. They're going to have some talk here with some friends, some family members. We will take a break here. They're going to have the warm-ups here starting fairly shortly. We will have the varsity matchup here between Mohawk and the Ellwood City Wolverines soon. I would say expect
probably around 7:15.
Yeah, expect
like
a 7:15 start here. So we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll keep you posted. We'll chime in probably at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock, just to get you an update. We'll talk about some Ellwood City sports so far this week. We'll talk about the matchup that the volleyball team had on Monday, and we'll go from there. So we'll take a little bit of break here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. Okay, folks, just giving you guys a little bit of an update here. It is about 7:06, and we got about 13 minutes left here on the clock, so that means a 7:20 start. So we will chime back in at 7:20 for the start of tonight's matchup. A couple things. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow. It is home. I do apologize. Yesterday I did say that the middle school football game was at Mohawk. It is home. So home versus Mohawk tomorrow night, 6 p.m. I believe it is listed. That way we'll go on at the air about 5:55 for the middle school football game, home versus Mohawk. And then finally we'll finish off the week Friday night, senior night for the high school football team. They are playing host Laurel Spartans, the top team. So we will have senior festivities. I want to say 6:15, 6:30 for that one. So we'll chime back in here. We've got about 12 minutes or so left here before this one. 7:20 is about our time of start. So we'll be back shortly.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to our volleyball match tonight on senior night here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. We have the Mohawk Warriors have traveled to Ellwood City to take on. Mohawk Warriors are 4-12, and the Lady Wolverines are 8-6. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst. We welcome you here tonight, and should be a great matchup. We have the Star Spangled Banner forthcoming, so we'll get ready for that. So there was our Star Spangled Banner, and now we will have the starting lineups for Mohawk and Ellwood City. Ellwood City coming off a tough game last night, match against Beaver.
But a good one. They fought pretty well.
Yes, they did.
All right, here we go for the Mohawk Warriors. Number 11, freshman Melena McBride. Also, number 12, freshman Reagan Weber. Number 3, sophomore Chloe Fadden. Number 9, sophomore Deani Rivas. Number 16, sophomore Dominique Walco. Number 24, sophomore Estelle Wink. Number 2, junior Audrey Magno. Number 6, junior Jenna Barth. Number 7, junior Ariana Smiley. Junior number 19, Morgan Fry. Number 1, senior Cassidy Lehman. Number 21, senior Riley Logan.
So there was your Mohawk Warriors. And now we're going to have our Ellwood City Wolverines. Number 21, freshman Delaney Sturgeon. Number 22, sophomore Ellie Calantis. Sophomore number 12, Claire Noble. Number 24 is junior Alyssa Donley. Number 13, junior Morgan Hooker. Number 14 is Angelina Nardone, senior. Another senior is number 2, Angelina Ricciuti. And number 20, she's a senior, Jenna Vedica. So there's your lineups tonight. And for the girls, I think for Ellwood, we're just looking at one more game Thursday night. I'm thinking Mohawk's in the same boat.
Yeah, Thursday night.
Ellwood City has clinched a playoff berth.
Yep.
And we were talking today, When are the seedings? Are they Friday?
They usually do them Friday. Sometimes it's on Thursday. Last year it was Thursday because
That's
of
what I was
COVID. They
thinking,
did it bumped
but
it early.
I think we will.
This year, Friday, I think around noon. We'll
Yes,
find
I
out.
think by Friday night's football game,
Yep.
we will have the seeding for
And their playing game is usually Monday, I believe, and then Tuesday's the first round, the round of 16,
Right.
into Thursday then.
Right, and I don't know where we're going to be. I don't know if we're going to have a playing game or not, just because when you're looking on these WPIL sites, our section's getting a lot of respect.
Yes.
Because Laurel is
100%.
Laurel is really good.
Laurel,
Neshannock is
Neshannock.
good. Shenango.
Yeah.
We fell in there at 4th. It's good to say we were competitive against a lot of those games, but that's where our losses came from.
You're probably going to see Sarah Catholic and North Catholic as your
Yeah,
1 and
as you
2,
would- yeah.
and then Laurel will bump in there for sure as the 3.
Right.
But, we'll keep
Right.
all that stuff for sure. Hopefully by Friday. If not, we'll know 100% by Monday morning.
Right. So, starting here for the Wolverines, serving is senior Angelina Nardone.
Wolverines in the blue, and the Mohawk Warriors in their black and pink, the pink out shirts here.
Nardone with the serve.
Good serve. Comes over to the Mohawk Warrior side. Good hit there from the back line.
There's a hit by Noble, and the Ricciuti, got to get it over, is Vedica.
Back line once again for the Warriors. Set up there for Gibhart. Spike there by number 7.
Nice hit there by Noble. Over it for Morgan Hooker. She spikes it and gets a little long. That's going to be a point for Mohawk.
So good hits there by the Mohawk. Back line there, number 7, Carmen Hart. Looks like we got a sub here coming out. Is Carmen Hart. Coming back in is number 19. Let's see here if I can find the number there. Morgan Fry, and serving is number 6, junior Jenna Barth.
And a Barth, it's hit there by Vedica. Bertrudy up, and then Morgan Hooker. Oh, tries to dump it over, and ball falls short. So Jenna Barth, just if her dad's listening, if it's not her dad, it's her uncle, I'm not sure, but I'm sure he's in a combine. So where I should be. So hit there by Vedica. Just dumped it over. Heads up play there
Number 14.
by Nardone.
Chuck change, as we call it.
Yep. So Delaney Sturgeon checking back in.
Good serve.
The serve goes into the net.
Angelina
Easy point
Trudy.
for Mohawk. Making a score 3-1.
Substitution here for the Warriors. Number 21 coming back in, Riley Logan. And serving is number 3, Chloe Fadden, sophomore for the Warriors. Here's the serve. Good serve there.
Good serve there by Vedica. Up back over to Morgan Hooker, and she gets it down this time with the spike and the kill.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
Our terminology is
Yeah,
small.
we're getting there.
but there.
We're getting there. First year doing this, and unfortunately I did not make a lot of the games. Donnelly with the serve. High arcing serve.
Back line there up to the front to the net. Number 9. Good hit there by Rivas.
Back over to Claire Noble this time. She gets it.
Set up once again by the Warriors. Kind of scrambled to get it over.
Hit over there to Morgan Hooker, and with the kill, down it goes. Point for Ellwood City. We have a tie game, 3-3.
Good try there by number 2, the junior Audrey Magno, but it falls in front off of her arm.
So Donnelly with the serve again.
Back line there, the Magno. She'll set it up for Rivas.
So hit there, and it's going to be nice diving effort by Morgan Hooker, but she bounces up as she went into that stand. But
It's a good attempt, but just fortunately too far outside. Serving for the Mohawk Warriors is number 9, Deani Rivas, the sophomore.
and into the net it goes. Point for Ellwood City. So checking in now is number 22, Ellie Calantis.
We saw this last night. Every single time pretty much she checked in, she's going to be
Goes
serving.
right to serve.
Back line there to Rivas. Set up for number 2. Here's the strike.
There's a, over to Noble, gets it over.
Good hit there by number 3 for the Warriors.
Nice
Set up by
save.
Rivas. She'll hit it up and over.
So Calantis dumps it down.
Yep.
Is
Number 14.
Nardone.
And that was right in front of number 2, Audrey Magno. She kept trying to make that wall.
Yep.
Unfortunately did not hold.
Served by Calantis.
Oh.
And
Fortunately, off of number 21, Riley Logan reached up a little bit premature there, but the point will go to
point
the
for
Wolverines.
Ellwood City. So Calantis to serve again. This will be her third serve.
Backline once again set up by the Warriors. Hit there for Rivas. She'll tap it up and over. Good
Hit
strike.
hard over to Calantis. Now over, don't fight. No.
Rivas once again backline set up there for no man's land.
There it goes, falls to the ground. Going to be another point for Ellwood City.
And you mentioned it, number 9, Deanna Rivas. That was a good strike. I mean, that's a
Yeah,
good return.
yeah, that was a great return.
For a third hit.
So Ellie for serve.
Once again, backline for the Warriors. Setting up here for number 21, Logan.
Oh, nice dig there by, and Vetica gets it over. Nice play there, to get it over by Calantis.
Through the rafters here, setting up for number 2. She'll strike it up and over as Magno.
Calantis with the hit. Then to Nardone. And then up to Claire Noble. She gets it over.
Middle line here for Magno. Good attempt there by number 6. Good play by Barth.
Calantis up for Delaney. Oh, dang it, Delaney.
Okay,
For full disclosure, that's my daughter, so I don't.
We always have to explain.
Yeah, I know,
why.
because like any other girl's like, oh, good try, but when it comes to my daughter, you got to get it over. She had the right idea.
Serving is Wink.
Yep.
For Mohawk Warriors.
Over to Noble. Nice save there by Noble to get it over the net in bounce.
Set up here for the close side, Logan.
Nope. It's a
Tapped
hit
over by Nardone. Back over by the Warriors.
Galantis back over to Noble to get it over. Nice play there.
Set up for the Warriors front line. Just a tap over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to call. Delaney got called with the carry, and it kind of just rolled into her.
Yep.
I can't yell at her for that one.
So once again, number 24,
7-6
Estelle
now.
Wink with the serve.
Nice save there by Delaney that time.
Up and over to number 7, Smiley.
Yep, Nardone just gets it over.
Set up here once again, Logan with the strike.
Yep, Calantis with the hit. Nardone over to Noble, and out of bounce it goes off the fingertips of number 21. Point Ellwood City.
It's a good attempt there by Riley Logan, but hey, figuring out Claire Noble found that strike cross court, shall
Delaney
we say.
checked out, and freshman Emma Figuerel checks in.
So serving is Jenna Vetica, one of our 3 seniors. Line
Just
strike.
nice over the net. Good hit there by Jenna Vetica.
Off of number 3, I believe. That was Chloe Fadden. That was a good strike and serve.
So 9-6 here, the Wolverines. Vetica with the serve.
Backline to Rivas. Set up here for the front line. Number 2, Magno. She gets it over.
Vetica. Got to get it over. Nice play there by Donnelly. Heads up.
Set up once again for Magno. She'll strike.
Oh, with the spike. Trying for that dig was Calantis, but just came up a little bit short.
So a couple substitutions here. Wolverines with an early 9-7 lead. Coming in is number 1, Cassidy Lehman. And like normal, the senior, she'll be serving. Here's a serve by Lehman. Good serve. Back line.
Calantis over to Nardone. Back to Figuerel. Gets it over.
Front line there, tapped over by number 3
Nice
for the
hit
Warriors.
there by Donnelly. Over, going to be declared Noble. Down it goes. Nice dig, but going to go out of bounds. Into the bench over there she went. But
number 7, Ariana Smiley with a good attempt, and I tell you what.
She got up smiling.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
That could have been,
She's tough.
Yeah, I'm not getting up that quick.
Yeah.
Noble with the serve, and nice play there by Claire. Gets it hit by number 3 out of bounds.
So number 3, Chloe Fadden there with an attempt, unfortunately out of bounds. Makes the score now 11-7.
Claire Noble, the sophomore, serving. And into the net it goes. Another unforced error by Ellwood City gives Mohawk a point.
Yep. So serving now is number 2, junior Audrey Magno. Jump serve there.
By Vetica. to Nardone, up to, nice play. Tic-tac-toe. Got to like that. Figuerel gets it down that time.
We didn't see much of that the past couple of weeks. When that play is set up, it is the most, it is so smooth when they roll around that line.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So back to serve again is senior Angelina Nardone.
Good strike
High
there.
serve.
Front line for the Mohawk Warriors, set up for a tap
There's
over.
Nardone. I think we got a net violation.
Double touch by number 1, Cassidy
double
Lehman.
touch.
Yep. Do have a good crowd here for senior night.
It's great. I love it. Oh, out of bounds it goes by Nardone. Kind of heads up play there by the back row of Mohawk just to see how high that ball was and let it go.
Yep. So nice crowd for senior night. We just had pink out night last night to come around and turn around the next night 24 hours later. Hey, we got senior night.
There we go.
Serving is number 6, Jenna Barth, the junior for the Warriors.
Vedeka with the hit. Over to Claire Noble. Nice save there by Hooker. It just gets through the rafters over to Mohawk side.
Set up for Rivas. Good strike. Back line. Out of bounds.
Yep, that is out of bounds. It's going to be point for Ellwood City, making a score 14-9.
Thad likes to talk with his hands a lot of times,
Yes,
so
I
he
know.
flails all over the place.
This lady's never sat beside me before. It's a good way to get hurt. Number 2 is
Angelina Ricciuti.
Ricciuti with the serve.
Good hit over by the Warriors.
There's Noble to over to Morgan Hooker off the net.
Off of number 3, out of bounds.
Out of bounds it goes.
So a good couple points here in a row for
I missed a
Wolverines.
sub there. We got Morgan Hooker back in and Delaney Sturgeon.
Yep.
Out went Figuerell and yes.
Served by Ricciuti. Back line once again. Out
Nice
of
catch
bounds.
there. Good play by the official with the catch.
He's thinking football season still.
He's the All-State good hands of the night. We look for sponsors anywhere we can get them. So, number 2, Ricciuti with the serve.
Good serve by Ricciuti. Back line.
And
That
the
falls
line,
in.
on the line.
Woo-hoo.
That's a point for Ellwood City, making it 17-9.
So Ricciuti once again, one of our 3 seniors for tonight.
Serve, dying serve that time, and it's going to hug that line, fall to the ground. Point for Ellwood City, 18-9.
And it looks like a timeout.
A timeout here by, and Brad, I missed the JV game, and I've not called many games, as many people probably know. 1 month ago today, actually, I had suffered a stroke, and I'm doing very well. A lot of physical therapy, and I feel good. My whole left side of my body's numb, but I am functioning, doing things, and doing well. And I just appreciate everyone so much and their support. But so I was running a little bit late here tonight to miss senior night. But I'm going to speak for a dad here for a moment.
Yep.
I just want to, as a dad, I mentioned Delaney, a freshman. These 3 senior girls, I don't know them well, but I know them well enough, and I've watched them play over the years. And I am so impressed by them and how their leadership to my daughter as a freshman coming in. And that don't always happen. That don't always happen in sports.
You're right.
But it's a credit to them 3 girls. It's a credit to the way they were raised. It was a credit to their family. And I wanted to not leave here tonight without saying that. Great group of girls. The leadership and the way they embraced the underclassmen was very, very special and appreciated.
Yep.
Into the rafters it goes. Nice save there. Can he get it back? Nope.
Yep.
Nice try, but it's going to be a point for Ellwood City, making it 19-9.
And again, speaking one of the seniors,
Ricciuti
went on a good point rally here.
Yep,
good
she is.
couple points
serving.
in a row.
She don't put it all at the same place every time.
Right.
Dying serve that time.
Set up by Rivas, up and over to by number
they get
6.
It over. Claire Noble, over to Nardone, over to Morgan Hooker. Down it goes. Nice save and dig.
Yep. Good play. Communication breakdown.
Yep.
It was a good dig, like you said, by I believe number 2 Magno in that back line, and unfortunately kind of falls short in between 2 players.
20-9, Ricciuti serving. It's about 5 in a row for her.
Yeah, something like that. And I know they'll be critical. They started a little bit sluggish.
Yep.
20-9
more
looks good.
Here. 24 went out. Number 7 came in.
Good strike to that back line off the rafters in play.
Rafters. That's tough. That's tough.
Yep. That's the home court advantage, shall we say. You get to choose which side, and For the viewers at home, rafters are in play. You do have to hit it before it hits the ground.
Yep. Figueroa. Oh, into the net that time. She had a good run going.
Yep.
But check back in there was Emma Figueroa and
number 21 for Mohawk, senior Riley Logan. So Mohawk has 2 seniors on the team.
they're a pretty young team.
They are, very young team. Serving is, I believe, number 3, Chloe Fadden, the sophomore.
Oh, just that serve just handcuffed Chloe.
Yep.
Claire Noble.
You're doing what I'm going to do now.
Yeah, I know.
There's certain names that just stick there, and you just can't get them out right.
There's the serve.
Good serve there once
Yep,
again by
Venica.
Fadden.
To Nardone, over to Morgan Hooker. A little deep she was, but she gets it over the net and down. Oh, nice.
Set up here by number 21.
Yep.
Unfortunately, number 21
Had the
hit it
right
in the
idea,
nets. Yep.
but nice
Riley
play at
Logan.
the net, but didn't finish it. 22-11, our Lady Wolverines. Number 7 now, Morgan Bunger. She's a junior. Her first serve here for the night. High arcing serve.
Middle line here, set up for Revis. She'll tap it up and over.
Oh,
Ah,
off the back.
Yep.
Of Bunger.
kind of caught where if you let it go, it probably goes out of bounds. At the same time, it's coming right at you.
Yeah.
Your normal reaction is to go and hit
Got
the ball.
switch here.
Yep. So subbing in is number 16, Dominique Walco for number 9, Deanna Revis. So a bunch of
22 to
sophomores. Yep. Good strike there by Walco.
Oh.
Caught the back line napping
back
a little
line
bit.
in between there. So 22-13, Mohawk. A little bit of run here. Couple points.
Serve once again by Walco.
Morgan Hooker gets it this time to Nardone. Back to Morgan. Down it goes, but nice hit there.
Yep, set up here for Magno. She'll tap it up and over. Good save by the Warriors. Unfortunately, in the wrong direction was number 6, Jenna Barth, but a good attempt, unfortunately. Fortunately, I guess,
for Ellwood City.
Wolverines.
Yep. Morgan Hooker checking out, and
then Deanna. Yep,
Calantis.
Yep. So Ellie's coming back in, and then Deanna Revis for the Warriors. Like we saw last night, whenever Calantis checks in, she is serving.
Yep.
Good serve there. The Mohawk front line there. A little bit off the rafters. Set up, punched over by number 21, Logan.
Calantis over to Nardone, over to Claire Noble. Down it goes. Nice dig.
Ooh.
Oh, boat goes out of bounds.
Hey, that was a good attempt by
that
Magno.
it
Good
was.
dig by number 3, Fadden,
Yep,
but
credit that.
out of bounds.
Just ran out of real estate. 24-13. I think they call this set point, don't they?
Yippers. Good strike there. Backline Revis. Set up for number 3, Fadden. She'll tap it up and over for
Gotta
number
get it over,
19.
and she does. Calantis. Oh, nice play there by Nardone.
Still
to get
going.
back. Venica gets it. Nardone over to Claire. Nope.
Figueroa up through the rafters. Set up here for number 21, Logan.
Does not fall.
Yep.
So that is the score, 25-13. First set win for our Lady Wolverines.
So first set goes to the Wolverines. They're up 1-0. We'll take a short little break here, folks, and bring you second set action from Lincoln High School, Big Jim.
Welcome back, folks. Going to start this second set here from the big gym here at Ellwood City. So we getting everybody lined up into place. That first set going to Ellwood City by a score of 25-13.
Okay, looks like we're going to rotate everybody back into their starting positions. Defensively for the Wolverines, coming back in is libero Vedica for 21, Delaney Sturgeon. Flip side, serving is number 6, junior Jenna Barth.
There's the hit. Noble hits that. No to Vedica. Got to get it over. Is Donnelly, and she does.
Oh, good strike there. Set up by Barth. Rivas does get it up and over.
Yep, now Vedica over to Nardone. Oh, nice try. Good.
Oh, okay, so they're going to say, I think, I'm not really sure if it was net play.
Number 9 was in the net, I think.
Okay, so net play by the Warriors sets up the Wolverines early, 1-0.
So, now serving is Angelina Nardone.
Good serve once again, set up on that back line there. Rivas up and over to number 6, Barth.
Vedica, Nardone to Morgan Hooker, down. Nice dig.
Good dig there by Magno, set up for Rivas. She'll tap it up and over.
Vedica again, sets it up this time for Figuerell.
Back line.
Back row,
Yep.
out of bounds it goes.
Good try by Dominique Walco, but it caught her in the shoulder, out of bounds. Yeah, so that was hit by Ricciuti, number 2.
Ricciuti. Ricciuti's in there.
With the ponytail hair, 2 and 3 looks pretty close.
Yes, it does.
High arcing serve by Nardone off of Magno. Good try there by number 16.
That's going to be a point for Ellwood City.
Yep, out of bounds.
3-0.
A little bit more efficient start to the second set compared to that first.
So.
And senior recognition there, a little sluggish, but they got going.
Yep, they got her going. Here's Nardone.
Good serve once again. Good hit up and over.
Oh, there it is. Woo! Serve it up on a platter for Miss Angelina Ricciuti.
That's my favorite celebration. When they turn around, they flick their hands. Woo! That's the best celebration ever.
4-0. Nardone.
Backline once again. Walco off the rafters. Oh, okay.
Oh, she does get it over.
She does get it over.
There's Nardone to Donnelly. Back to Nardone. She hits it.
Backline Walco through the rafters again. Set up here for number 3, Fadden. Back to her. Back to the Warrior side.
Oh, Vedica. Nice heads-up play there. Shown. And there's Hooker and out of bounds it goes. That's going to be a point for
the Warriors.
Mohawks.
So that's their first point of the second set here. Serving will be number 3, sophomore Chloe Fadden. A couple rotations in there in that front line. Here's a serve by Fadden.
Hit by Vedica. To Nardone, over to Morgan Hooker again. She taps it over.
Oh, that's in.
That was in?
Yep, that was in.
Yes.
Just in front of number 6.
The line.
Yeah.
Going to be a point for Ellwood City.
Yeah. Good strike.
Delaney checking in, giving senior Vedica a little bit of a breather.
Serve by Ricciuti again. Deep serve to Magno. Up to the front section there. Rivas taps it up and over.
It's going to be out.
Yep, just outside.
Just
it was pretty
out.
darn close. I
Yeah,
like
it
what
was.
Rivas
It
was choosing there, but
yep, she was trying to find that open spot, and give her credit for trying to do that. So,
okay, rotate. Okay, substitutions here.
Yep.
Coming out is Deani Rivas coming in for the first time I think tonight is number 11.
Rivas may be limping a little bit. She's going off the court there.
Yep. Get her checked out here.
Ricciuti
number 11
now will be serving.
and Milena McBride checking in. Yeah, they're going to look at her for a little bit here.
Nice
Backline, Magno does get it up for Fadden. Back to Magno. She'll strike.
Out of bounds it goes. It'll be point for Ellwood City. And for our Ellwood listeners, you just mentioned the young McBride lady. Many of us know Mike McBride serves as a police officer here in the community.
Served by Ricciuti.
And in the net it goes.
She gets in a good run, and all of a sudden there's that one serve where it's just a little bit too soft.
And Mike is probably home combining soybeans or corn or something.
You see a trend here with Western PA.
Yeah, it's October and
getting spooky.
Hasn't been rain for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of combines rolling. Stay safe, guys.
Yep. Serving a senior, Riley Logan.
Vedica pumps it over is Nardone.
Backline for the Warriors. They'll set it up here for Magno. She'll just bump it over.
Claire Noble, nice bump. Over to Delaney. Back at her. Oh, nice save there by Hooker to get it back.
Tapped up and over by Magno.
Back over to Hooker.
Backline for the Warriors. Here. Yep. Set up for number 19. She'll tap it over as Fry.
Over to Hooker. Oh, nice hit there by Morgan. That ball may have been out of bounds, but it was touched by number
6, Jen Barth.
So that makes the score 8-2. I'm so happy to see the student section here. We don't. I mean, last year was COVID,
couple games,
but the last couple
real
games,
real
football
good.
teams were here. A lot of football players here tonight. I'd love seeing that student section.
And that's community.
Donnelly with the serve.
Community cheering, shall we say?
Yep, nice. Delaney gets it that time. With the throw down up on a platter.
That's how you're going to greet her every night. Woo!
so she 9-2.
Served by Donnelly. Good serve once again.
Serve.
Backline. McBride does get it up and over.
To Hooker, back to Nardone. Oh,
off of
hits it
McBride
off
out of bounds.
McBride. And, you just see these balls hit so hard that they're probably going to bounce, but they're right at these girls. They can't get out of the way.
You got a split second to determine.
They can't get out of the way.
It's not easy.
Donnelly again, about a 3.6.
Backline to McBride. Off the rafter. Good save here. Set up by the Warriors.
Over to Nardone for that. Oh, just does not get over the top of the net. Morgan, Hooker, and Nardone were trying to get on the same page there. And
yep. It's a couple substitutions for the Warriors. Number 7 is going to be checking in. Ariana Smiley. And I think just Smiley. I want to say, number 24 is also, so 7, Smiley comes in, and serving is number 24, Estelle Wink.
Vedeka over to Nardone, going to go to Claire Noble this time.
Nice. Off of Magno at the wall, at the front line there, but it falls.
So in comes Ellie Calantis. Out goes Morgan Hooker, so we'll see Ellie serve.
11-3.
Yes, 11-3.
Second set here. Wolverines won that first set pretty easily. It's a best of 5, so you got to win at least 3.
So Ellie with this serve. And
sometimes if you're given too much time to think on a serve, you don't know what to do.
Yep, just kind of tied her hands up there.
Yep.
And makes the score 12-3. Calantis serving.
Backline serve there. Set up here for Magno. She'll swing this time up and over.
Oh, nice try there
falls.
By Donnelly, but could not get the dig. Therefore,
yep. So number 2, Magno, kind of made up for that error the previous play. Checking in is number 16 for the Warriors. That is sophomore Dominique Walco, her 3rd or 4th time here serving. Walco with the serve. Good strike.
Yep. Hit there by Donnelly to Nardone. Going to go over to Claire Noble. And nice try. Try by, but going to be a point for Ellwood City. They're just not really having an answer for Claire when she's coming down the middle there.
Right.
So Vedeka back in for Delaney Sturgeon.
Wolverines, every time they give up a point, they're scoring at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's kind of, hopefully we can maintain that kind of thing through the out of bounds it goes.
Did you see?
Ellie Calantis' eyes were like, man, I got to get this. And then, nope, not going to do that.
Good communication.
Vedeka with the serve.
Backline once again for the Warriors. Set up by Magno at the wall. Unfortunately, Fadden couldn't get it up and over.
Yep. So 15-4. Vedeka with the serve.
Good serve once
again.
Just
over the top of the
serve.
net. Wow, nice placement there.
Magno.
Ace.
Yep, ace. There you go. I was waiting for you to say it. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout for Mohawk.
Yep. So we'll take a little bit of a break.
Yep, well, we'll talk a little bit here.
You jump in.
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock,
Yep.
the Mohawk Warrior middle school football team is making a trip to Ellwood City, and they will be at Helling Stadium taking on our 7th and 8th grade team. So, and we will be covering that, broadcasting that tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the middle school game. So be sure to check out ecwolverines.com and our YouTube page. If you're not a subscriber to the YouTube page, do that, and you'll get an alert every time we go on the air via the channel. And then, of course, Friday night, 7 o'clock, senior night, where over at Helling Stadium again for the Laurel Spartans come to town to take on the Wolverines. We're not sure what time.
Yeah, it's usually 6:30, but
6:30,
sometimes
but I'm going to say
6:15.
6:15. We will be covering the senior introductions
Yep.
for all winter sport, or fall sports, not winter yet. Vetica
Hey.
there, she is just placing that right over the top of the net.
We talked about this before. A lot of times in high school gym class, you have 9 players on the court. That kind of separates that up. In varsity volleyball, you only have 6. So there's a big gap right in the middle, and you've got to cover it.
Checking in is Chloe Bunger.
And
her
then
first action tonight,
And then for the Warriors, number 21, Riley Logan back in.
Score 17-4. Vetica serving.
Whew, line drive once again off. And I tell you
found
what,
a spot there.
and she
18-4.
found Riley Logan. Nothing against Riley Logan, but she just checked in. You find that quick person you checked in.
Yep.
Get that for easy point
And
per
there
se.
it goes. Here's Vetica again. Little hierarchy serve this time.
This time Logan gets it set up for a good heart, and unfortunately, Wink out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. Yeah, there's always 2. They got a couple numbers that match up. So you take, so it's Wink.
Okay.
For those who don't know the roster, we have a couple numbers that are duplicated.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yep. Front line there, Wink does get it over.
To Vetica, to Nardone. Oh.
Ooh, good play there by
By
Magno.
Ricciuti.
She keeps it alive. Tapped over by Fadden.
There's Vetica. To Nardone. Going to go to Bunger. Nice play. Found the soft spot.
Yep.
And down it goes. Good play there for freshman Chloe Bunger.
Good hit by Chloe.
Makes it 20-4.
That's my next favorite hit, when you find those pocket holes.
Yep. Chloe's a freshman standing at 5'8".
Yep. So 20-4, Vetica with the serve. Nice points here once again.
21-4. Ace. She's ran off about, 6 points here now? 5?
That may even
6.
be more by this point.
Yep. 21-4, Vetica.
Good strike again off of Magno. Set up here, good recovery. Wink does get it
Oh,
over.
Nice dig there by Vetica. Back over to Nardone, back to Vetica, gets it
Wow.
over. Nice play. Yeah, that's a couple girls who've been playing a lot of volleyball together for the last 4 years. So,
and how about that reward for getting that point? You serve once again.
Yep, do it again.
Line drive once again. Front line, Magno.
She got it
They
over.
did get it over.
Bunger to Nardone. Oh, she just dumps it over. Tricky. You know, that's
it is October, Halloween time, trick or treat.
Yep. You think you're going for that set and just dump it over. We see Nardone not afraid to do that. 23-24. Oh, went into the net. For
her
Vetica.
reaction.
Yep.
Oh,
so she needs to serve like that in the playoffs.
Yes, 100%.
She just puts it right over that net. It's driving, but when you do that, you do run that risk of putting it in the net.
Yep.
Vetica to Nardone, over to Ricciuti.
Backline Magno.
Little senior action there. All 3 of them touch the ball on that one, get it down 24-5. I think they call this set point.
They do. Set point. First set
Here
point
we go.
of set number 2.
Chloe Bunger, her first serve of the night.
Checking in was number 11, McBride, for the Warriors. Line drive there, back line for the Warriors, up through the rafters, played there by Wink. Set up for number 7.
Bunger. Oh, got a carry.
Yep.
The ball, Bunger's day kind of
caught Ricciuti off guard there.
Yes, got Ricciuti off guard. So 24-6. Some more subs coming in here.
Yep. Checking in is number 3, Chloe Fadden. She will be serving, I believe, number 6 is serving. Chloe Fadden checked in. Number 6, Jenna Barth, is serving. Line drive.
Nice set. Or nice
serve there. Off the wall, back to the Warrior side. Back over to the Wolverines. They'll tap it up and over. Set up once again by the Warriors. Up by Nardone. Tap down.
There it is. That's your game there. 25-6 in favor of the Wolverines. We'll take a quick break here.
Yep.
Come back.
So 2-0, 2-0 lead for the Wolverines. We'll bring back third set action here shortly.
Here we go. Going to start match three, game
Set
three,
number
set
three.
set three. I'll get the
Third
terminology
try.
down by the time the season's over. So,
Not to let you know, but tomorrow or today is kind of our last broadcast.
yeah, right. Which is a good point, Brad. We do want to talk about that. This being our last broadcast at some point here, but we'll take care of business here first. Here's Nardone with the serve.
Hierarchy serve, back line there, set up by Wink for Fadden. She'll get it up and over.
Yep, Claire Noble over to Nardone to Morgan Hooker. Out of bounds it goes. So
Early
that's a point.
Yep.
Early lead here for Mohawk.
Checking in is number 19, Morgan Fry, as well as number 6, Jenna Barth. She will be serving. Line drive serve.
Nardone just gets
like
it over.
that.
Oh, dig there by Venica off the. Oh, beautiful
All
play
right.
there by Ricciuti to get it over.
Off the rafters, good play.
Oh, wow.
Off of,
Wow.
Yep, out of bounds.
That's going to be a point for Ellwood City, but great net play there
Yes.
by Nardone and Ricciuti.
Yeah, both of them. And you know what? That takes patience because you don't want to
Yes,
hit it
it
too
does.
early.
Yeah, it does.
You've got to
And
wait
you have
off the
to
net.
wait, and not their first game. Ricciuti with the serve. Up.
Off
Oh,
the
hits the
rafters.
rafters.
Oh, that's
Oh,
tough.
and you know what? Delaney and Alyssa Donnelly were just waiting because they were just going to help that ball down, and it hit the rafters.
Oh,
Point
my.
for Ellwood City, 2-1. Ricciuti with the serve.
Good serve, back line. Over to the opposite side here. Going to tap it over as number 11,
Delaney
McBride.
had the right idea, but came down. That was the conversation on the way here tonight. Just give me a couple blocks.
Yep.
Give me a couple blocks. Well, you got to block it on the other side of the net. So,
Serving now for the Warriors is going to be number 3,
I'm
Chloe
really
Fadden.
not a bad dad. I just
Hey, you're critical.
I tried to be constructive.
Yep.
So different pages there, and for Noble, nobody there where she set it to. So lead here for Mohawk, 3-2.
So serving once again is Chloe Fadden. Good strike there this time.
There's Noble this time to Nardone, over to Hooker, into the net. So that's a point there for another point for Mohawk. 4 unanswered points here, making the score 4-2.
Serve once again, line drive.
Oh, nice dig by Vetica. Nardone just dumps it over. Nice play there. And you can't do that all the time, but there's times that, you don't do it all the time, and you do that, you get an easy point. 3 serving 4. Donnelly with the serve.
Good serve, back line once again for the Warriors. Set up here for opposite side, number 19.
Yep, Vetica to Nardone, going to go over to Hooker that time.
Woo! Through
Nice
the rafters. Set up here for the Warriors. Unfortunately, backwards off
Had
of
the right
number
idea.
19, Morgan Fry.
So that makes the score 4-4. Donnelly serving once again.
Line drive, that back line, Magno. Front line here, tapped over by McBride.
Nardone to Hooker, back to Nardone. She punches it over. Oh, there you go. Morgan Hooker just kind of keeps that ball from going over. Over top of the net, down it goes. That's a point, 5-4.
And if you're in that front line, you're watching the ball go over your head, you kind of get lost.
Yes. Donnelly with the serve. Nice serve.
Oh, off the rafters
Off the
again.
rafters. So 6-4. Donnelly get a couple points here on the serves.
Yep. Again, with that home field advantage, you kind of get the our home court advantage.
Donnelly. There's a set.
Set up there at the wall.
Oh, nice
Hey.
save there by Hooker.
Back line for the Warriors. Tapped over is McBride.
Over to Noble, taps it down.
Nice.
It's good. That's good, presence of where the defense is.
An adjustment, because you
And
could
it-
tell
yeah,
she wanted to
adjustment.
spike
She
it.
wants to spike this down. But
Yep, she adjusted to it.
Mohawk goes back, dump her down in there. They're on their heels. Donnelly serving well.
Oh, it falls.
That makes it 8-4.
Good try there by number 2, Magno, but falls right beside her.
Donnelly, 4 unanswered serving points.
Good serve, back line there, set up here Tapped over by, I believe, number 6, Barth, but out of bounds.
Just seeing some communication issues right now
Yeah.
on the Mohawk side. Maybe a little frustration setting in. So it's now 9-4.
Off of Magno, unfortunately out of bounds once again. So a couple points in a row for the Wolverines.
Yep, makes the score 10-4.
And like we said, folks, Wolverines did clinch. What is it? Laurel, Neshannock, Shenango, and Ellwood.
And then Ellwood.
They're ready for
Donnelly.
playoffs.
Oh, just gets it over. Wow. Ace. I didn't know if that was going to get over the net, and it just got over top of the net, making the score 11-4.
Donnelly knows it too because she was smiling and
Yeah,
laughing.
she was.
Backline for the Warriors. Set up here by, unfortunately, hit by number 19, Morgan Fry, into the net.
It's 12-4.
Wow. She tied it up at 4-4, so that's got to be at least 8 or 9 points.
Yes,
Whew.
it was 8.
Whew.
Donnelly. Another
Off of
one.
number 21, Riley
She's
Logan.
found it. She's just rolling.
Yep.
So it makes it 13-4.
Good call there by the head coach from Mohawk. Timeout Mohawk.
So at 13-4. But as you said, Brad, this is our last broadcast.
Yes. For volleyball.
For volleyball. And I just want to compliment. I did not do many games this year with everything going on. But, Brad and Dakota Marshall running camera tonight. It was so much fun listening to you guys. I almost didn't want to do it tonight because I'm like, you guys have done it and do such a great job. And we can't, I know I speak for so many, Brad. We just appreciate what you do at the EC Wolverines website and the pride, the love of the game.
The nachos, the Pepsi.
I heard a great quote tonight here. They were talking about Mike Lang.
Yes.
And they're honoring him tonight.
Yep.
And I don't know who it was. It was a longtime broadcaster for Phoenix Suns. Been doing it for 50 years. I don't catch the guy's name. Maybe we'll get it for the next time out. I'll save it for you. But I thought it was very well said, and I thought of you when it was said. So.
All right, so game reset here. Third set, 2-0 Wolverines with the lead. 13-4 in the set.
Yep.
Checking in is number 44.
Davis.
Yep.
Gabrielle Davis.
So Donnelly, oh boy, 9 points to row now.
Yep.
Backline to Magno, set up at the front wall.
Make it 10.
Make it 10.
14-4. Ellwood City with the 2-set lead here.
Serve once again, backline to Magno. Front line of the Warriors, setting up there for McBride. She'll top it over.
Yep. To Vetica. Nardone, going to go over to Noble. Off the net, down it goes. It's going to be hit.
Yep.
That's going to be a point, 15-4.
One thing we haven't seen, and it's just something you can't really factor in. Mohawk does not really have tall length in that front wall area.
No, they really don't. Donnelly.
Magno, backline, set up there once again for McBride. She reaches, she misses.
Down it goes. 16-4. 12 unanswered points for Donnelly.
Keep it rolling. Repetition 101.
Yep.
Good strike again. Front line near the net.
Oh.
Back up by Magno. It does click.
There's Davis.
Ooh.
Yeah, off the bench comes Gabrielle Davis. Throw it down.
Yeah.
17-4.
Wow. It's been a while since I see one of these runs.
Yeah.
13 points now. Backline Magno, set up here, tapped up, and again.
14. Yeah, we got frustration and we got
communication.
18-4.
Subbing in is number 30, Chloe Bungar, the freshman.
Yep, out goes sophomore Claire Noble. There's Donnelly.
High arcing serve. Magno sets it up this time. Backline hit by
over.
Fadden. She gets it over. Ooh.
Oh, nice dig there, but not enough. So the run finally ends.
What was that?
14 unanswered. Wow. So for Donnelly serving. So an 14-1 run for the Wolverines, but now it's 18-5 Mohawk serving.
Serving is number 16 Wacko for the Warriors.
Donnelly, Vetica.
Good
Hooker
scramble.
just gets it over.
Backline Fadden. Up here for number 21. She'll tap it over. Is
Vedeka again.
Logan.
Over to Nardone. Oh.
Good strike.
Nice try there by Davis. Took it off the top of the net.
So 2 points in a row here for Mohawk.
18-6.
And you're just kind of looking here to get whatever points you can.
Yep.
Served by Walco.
Yep. Hooker to Nardone, back to Hooker. Oh, just tips the net, but gets over.
Yep. Warriors set up here, back up over by Walco.
Nardone, going to do it again. This time Hooker, and then Nardone.
Oh, off the wall, Magno.
Nice try there by Magno. Give her credit.
Yep.
So, all right, in comes Ellie Calantis. Out goes Morgan Hooker with the score 19-6.
Line
Calantis
drive serve through the
into the
rafters.
Oh.
And it falls.
Once it gets in there, it's just really hard to figure out what to do.
Yep.
20-6.
And that's kind of why we hesitate, because we don't even know.
Yeah, it's it pinballs around up in there. And
ooh, pinball wizard.
There's
Calantis
Calantis.
serve, backline, and once again set up here for Magno. She'll strike it.
Oh,
good
nice stop
strike
there. There she goes. That Magno.
So Audrey Magno, kind of the featured player here for the Warriors.
And
playing pretty good.
Barth does a nice job.
Yeah,
setting.
Jenna Barth as well. Yep.
Maybe
Substitutions
not the tallest
here.
player on the court, but finds a way to get the ball.
So number 7 checks in, Ariana Smiley, as well as number 24, Estelle Wink.
So Wink with the serve. There's Donnelly to Ricciuti up in the rafters this time. Yeah, they didn't know what to do.
Yep, it came back to bite them on their side.
Real fast.
We barely see that happen, but every once in a while. So 20-8, third set here from Lincoln High School. Big Jim served by Wink.
Oh, ace for them.
So good strike there. Kind of caught the back line there for the Wolverines, kind of
so.
not paying attention per se. 20-9 lead. You want to stay focused and finish strong here. Served by Wink.
Calantis over to Bunger.
Nice strike by Chloe. Off of number 21, Riley Logan out of bounds.
Yep. So makes the score 21-9. Davis checks out, and Senior Vedeka comes back in. Score being 21-9.
Line drive.
Oh, line drive.
Good serve.
She's got that set. It's working.
Yep.
Let's just keep it working.
And I tell you what, a line drive serve, and she won't mind this. She won't mind this. She is a short person. Line drive shots are awesome. Yep. And there you go once again. Yep. I mean, the
so
line drive serves.
So here's Vedeka. Yep. Coming off the court for the last time, number 2, Angelina Ricciuti. Had a great 4 years last year, was very instrumental. All 3 of these seniors were. There's Vedeka.
So a little movement there by the back line. Point's going to go to, I believe, Mohawk.
Okay, I think we got another one here. Nardone coming out.
Yep. So here we go.
Angelina Nardone. Special moment here for Coach Jenna and these girls. 23-10. Classy move here by Jenna.
100%.
Like
serve here by the Warriors.
Vedeka. There's
tapped by Figuerel. Back line for the Warriors. Set up here for Wink. She'll get it up and over.
Vedeka.
And Nasera.
Over to Bunger. Down it goes. Oh, not quite. Up.
Scramble.
Oh, nice try. Under the net. She went under the net. So 23-10.
23-11. Yep.
23-11.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So serve once again for the Warriors. Number 21,
Vedeka.
Logan.
Hit
there by Figuerel. Back to the Wolverines side.
Tries to hit it. Nice hit, Vedeka.
Nasera
to Bunger.
Back line Logan. Up in the rafters, Wink. Back over to number 19.
Yep,
Good
she
hit.
Gets it over.
By
Nice
Fry.
flip there. A lot of action here. Oh, just missed it. Bunger had the right idea.
Yep.
So 23-12. Nice volley going on there.
Yep. Serve once again. 21. Riley Logan. Good serve. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so they're going to say out of bounds. Yep.
Out of bounds. So makes the score 24-12.
And
I think we're going to have.
Yep.
Yep.
She didn't want to come out.
There comes Vedic out for
Jenna Vedica, our last senior, checking out for the Wolverines.
Score 24-12. 3 seniors over there. Hope someone got a picture of that.
Oh, my. Serve here by the Wolverines.
That's
in.
Game.
How about that?
Bunger with the ace.
How about that?
That's game. Wolverines win that third set 25-12. Congratulations to our Wolverines. And they have one more match.
Yep.
Thursday night
at Beaver Falls.
At Beaver Falls.
Yep.
And we'll keep you posted on Friday what we find out for the playoffs.
Yep. When's our next broadcast?
Our next broadcast is tomorrow at 6 o'clock from Helling Stadium, where the Mohawk Warriors travel to take on our middle school players.
And what's our favorite color? Sorry, I'm going to be questioned now. I'm joking.
My favorite color is blue. It's got to be blue. It's got to be blue. So, a quote.
Yes,
wanted
the
to
quote
give you.
before
I wanted
we
to give
leave.
you,
Yep.
and I thought it was really good. He goes, "To play the game is great. To win the game is greater.
What's
to
greatest?
love the game is the greatest."
Awesome.
Brad.
That's a good quote.
But Brad,
that's a darn good quote.
You love high school sports.
I do.
And it shows. I do, but it really shows with you and the time you put in.
Yep.
I'll say it again at the last game of the football. I say it every year because I mean it, and I speak for so many. We all get a little credit for this, but Brad, you're the brains behind it. I appreciate and what you do and the great stuff you do.
Well, that means on Friday I have to have a good story then for you.
Okay, well, that's not our last game. So, folks, is that everything? On behalf of Dakota Marshall, Brad Windhorst, myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you. Good night. See you tomorrow at 6 o'clock from Helling Stadium.